Hey there. First, I'm going to give you a fun fact. So, I had already recorded this little information for you about why journaling is important. And I was so deep into thought and working on it that I recorded it and I noticed that my hunger signals kicked up. I heard my stomach growl. I kept on going and I heard it again. I was like, okay, that's very distracting. That's very distracting. To the point that I went back and listened to the video. You could hear it. Oh my God. So this is take two. What I want to talk to you about today is journaling and why is it important in your weight loss. So I didn't want you to be distracted about my hunger signals, and we'd have to get on to that subject. So let's talk about journaling and why it's important. Now, what I'm going to offer to you today is 22 holiday journal prompts. Now, I've already got these ready for you, and all you have to do is just sign up and they'll be sent to your email box. There is no strings attached, no sales pitches included. It's just 22 holiday journal prompts free from me to you. So I want to get started. I'm going to share my screen because I built a little deck to help me go through my notes to make sure I'm sharing everything with you today. So let me go back to, share screen. Now you're going to see me look off to my left because that's where the presentation's at. So journaling, why is this important? Oh, and I lost it. Where did it go? Jeez. Here we go. Let's get it started back. All right. Anyway, we're just going to keep on rolling with it. So journaling, why is it so important? Now, this is one of the 5 tools in my no gain solution. I share 5 things with you that I have used to lose over 75 pounds and keep it off. Now, I started my journey back in September of 2020 that I found the most amazing mentor that I started following, and she's actually a life coach, that I was able to learn her 4 basics. Now, many of you are probably in No BS with me, and you know me from there. Because of that, I leaned into it so much and loved what it created for myself that I wanted to become a life coach and coach other people. So I've used her basics, but also I've critiqued it in a way that makes sense to me. I actually have 5 tools because I believe the 5th and most important tool of your weight loss is journaling. And because our brains will take facts that it sees and hears and it creates a narrative. And journaling just gives you the chance to take a look at them. And then we're able to create ways to strategize to move forward. Now, if I was to ask you right now about your weight loss, can you lose weight? Is that what your goal is? And what holds you back? That is a way you could take those thoughts and write them down. And that would be you journaling about the fact in your life. The fact is you want to lose 10 pounds. What's your thought about it? And then creates a feeling. You do or do not do things because of it, which creates results. So journaling is just the key of putting all those facts, thoughts, feelings, and actions down on paper. And it helps your brain create ways to strategize to work on them and work through them. So when we talk about your thoughts about your weight loss, a lot of times our weight loss depends on expectations that we set for ourselves. Well, I should be able to lose weight, or I should be able to figure this out. And journaling is just one way that you can work through those expectations and thoughts that you have, which leads to the feelings and the actions that you're taking in your weight loss journey. Now, if you want to just one and done and be gone and go, here's 3 easy ways to make journaling easy. Here's 3 things. Write it down on a Post-it note and cut out if you need to go. Number 1 is, what am I thinking? Number 2 is, how do I feel today? You can write about that. How do I feel? Today, I feel amazing. The sun's out. It's beautiful. I'm alive and I'm breathing. So I could write all about that. Now, and the third is, what is my goal for today? My goal for today was to share one thing with you today that means the most to me in my weight loss journey. So see, there you go. I've answered 3 questions. I've journaled. I'm out. Now, if you want to dig a little deeper, first I want to share some things that I hear from my clients. And they're just so common and there's so many that we're not going to go through all of them, but these are ones that just popped and stuck out in my head really quick. I hear a lot of people say, I just don't know what to write about. I'm afraid of what I will dig up. I know I'm doing it wrong. Struggling to figure out their facts from their thoughts. That's where they're struggling. They don't know if it'll work for them. That's what they tell me. I just don't think it'll work. And they don't believe that it will work for weight loss. Now, I'm here to tell you, I'm proof that it does. Because I could do the things all day long. I could do the basics all day long. But until I addressed my thoughts about my weight loss, I was just going to repeat my cycles. The mindset of what you have about food, your journey, the things you do is most important because it's not the food that's the problem. It's the way we think about the food. Okay. So here are some super easy ways that I'm going to give you to help you get started. Super simple. All right. You ready? All right. Pick a place. I love my office. I love to be in here to work, but this is not the place that I want to journal. I journal in my chair in the living room where I'm most comfortable. I will pick out a time, pick the place, pick a time, 5 minutes, and then I will go get my favorite pen. Now, I love this pen that I got from the bank, my local bank. It writes amazing. Then I grab some paper. You can grab a notebook, favorite notebook, really doesn't matter. Grab it. Got it. Got your time set. All right. Next is to pick a journal thought, or you could go back and use the 3 that I've already shared with you. Now, like I said, I've created 22 holiday journal prompts. They're already ready for you. I'll share those with you in just a moment. Now, got the place, got the paper, got the pen, you got a journal prompt. Basically, it's just a question. Get to writing. Just answer the question. That's all you need to do. Now, once you get used to this process, try this for just a few days. And if you're already doing it, see how you can level it up, like make it better. Once you get this going, you can add an extra bonus to this. Now, I tell a lot of my clients to do this, and this helps me so much. Pick one thought that you wrote down on paper. Now, the difference between a thought and a fact is something that we can prove in court. It's 80 degrees outside. I weigh X amount of pounds. The thought is what I think about that fact. So you're going to pick a thought and then you're going to run it through 3 quick questions. Okay. Is this thought true? Okay. The next thing, let me give you an example of weight loss is hard. Now, is that thought true? Now, I could question that thought and think, well, yeah, I think it's hard. But is it truly hard when I know that there's other people that I've seen do it? It's really just how I'm thinking about it that I think it's hard. Now, is that thought helpful? When I think about weight loss is hard, is that a helpful thought? No. That thought actually is very discouraging to me. It's discouraging. It doesn't set me up in the mindset that I want for the day. And the last thing is you can ask, is that thought kind? If I'm thinking that weight loss is hard, that's not being very kind to me. That's being mean to me. That's kind of telling myself, well, you're going to fail at it anyway. That's setting me up for failure. And then my brain's going to hunt for the evidence that weight loss is hard. So those 3 questions you can run through any thought that you have. And just remember, is it true? Is it helpful? Or is it kind? Is it kind to me? All right. And when I think, if a thought is not kind to me, then I will usually turn around and ask myself, well, what else can I think? Now, I did not add that because I don't want to just give you too much information because time is precious and I know you need to go. But the last thing that I'm going to tell you about, and I'm going to stop sharing my screen so that I can see the whole screen too, is I have 22 holiday journal prompts. And I'm going to drop the link down below that you can go and sign up for them. And I want you to know there's no strings attached. Okay. There's no sales pitch with it. When you sign up for the journal prompts, you'll get a link to go right to the PDF that you can download it. You can print it out. You can save it on your iPad. I use the GoodNotes app on my iPad to save any documents that I get from the internet. And then you can just pick one and then just start journaling. Okay. Now, I want to be able to connect with you and give you more and more information about concepts and things that will help you in your weight loss journey. And I have a newsletter that does come out once a week. Now, when you're ready, you can start reading those type of newsletters. You just let me know that you're interested or not interested. If you're not interested, you can just unsubscribe when you get one. But what's important today is I want to give you these 22 holiday journal prompts that can get you started on your weight loss journey and help you deal with the holidays that are coming up. I will go ahead, if you give me just 1 second, I can actually go ahead and share you the page, what it looks like. What you'll be downloading looks just like this. Holiday journal prompts from the No Gain Coach. That's me. I'm the No Gain Coach. Just for an example, I think this one is really important. What is my goal for the holidays? To gain, maintain, or lose weight. That one there, you could journal on for, a half page or a page, because you have to make the decision ahead of time how you want to show up for the holidays. And then once you make that decision, you can journal about it. Then what can I do to set myself up for success for the holidays? And if you're wanting to get a copy, I do have the other 4 tips, including with another short video that you can watch, that you can go to my website at the top of the page and sign up for the 5 tools for weight loss. That includes the journaling and the other 4 tools that I give you on how I lost my weight. But enough of that. Time is precious. I know you need to go. It's Friday afternoon, or if you're watching this over the weekend, you're getting ready for holiday events or you're pre-planning. So time is precious. But this gift is from me, 22 holiday journal prompts that will help set you up for success. And these are just journal prompts that you can use at any time for vacations, special events, and so forth. So I will let you go, and I appreciate you listening to the video, and I hope you sign up. Talk to you later.